Hello everyone, welcome back to Mystical Blog channel where we dey give una tanda and ogbonge gist wey dey fly up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, so my correct and wonderful people, how una dey? Welcome back again. We don't come one more again because the things wey dey happen for inside the palace now we say make we come give una. Don't forget to give this our video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our page if you are coming to our page for the first time, and please don't forget to like and drop your comments on the comment section. Yes, the palace is outraged and two more is inside the palace. And we know right from time, Yanifa is not this kind of priestess or kind of diviner who comes to the palace every year and then to say different things or to give prophecy. But this time around, it's been long Yanifa came into the palace of Ile-Ife, almost getting to 2 months or 3 months. So finally, Kabiyesi was really surprised and shocked that he saw Iyanifa inside the palace of Ile-Ife with other Ifa priests. Yes, other great diviners who they know from inside Ile-Ife, from Ojaja and everything. So Yanifa stormed inside the palace to come and tell Kabiyesi that there are many changes that are going to happen inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, not only the Oloris that need to go out of the palace also, but there are many changes. Because we heard that Tobiloba and some Ifa priests were having some serious issue about corruption and bribe and everything inside the palace. And Yanifa did deaf ear to all those allegations that was brought out in the palace of Ile-Ife, because we heard the elders in council, the Parapo and other the ruling house also were gathered together, and everything inside the palace. Iyanifa stormed there, and Iyanifa is a well-respected diviner in the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, she's well respected and well organized. And as immediately she stepped into the palace of Ile-Ife, everybody was really shocked alive. Yes, everybody they shocked alive because this is the first time, or this is the first time in 2 months that Yanifa is coming to the palace. And Kabiyesi knew that as Yanifa they enter inside palace of Ile-Ife, no say there's one or two things the gods don't really send them. Yes, it's one or two things the gods has really sent her, because the time Yanifa came into the palace the last time, she was contemplating on the issues of the new calabash carrier in the palace, contemplating on the issues of who will be the new calabash carrier inside the palace of Ile-Ife, and the Ifa priest also. But this time around, she came with a huge announcement, because from the gods, yes, it was from the gods that she came with different diviners who came to the palace, who were explaining themselves, where they are from, and the reasons they came into the palace, and how their messages and everything came. Yes, because this is how the thing is supposed to be. Because if Kabiyesi doesn't go through all this spiritual journey or knowing different spiritual things that are happening in his house, in Ile-Ife, and everywhere, it will be a very strange and a big deficit of something which is going to befall on Kabiyesi. So my correct and wonderful people, when Kabiyesi saw Iyanifa, everybody was waiting, was shaking, waiting for the good prophecy or the bad prophecy she's going to bring. But she had to come inside and said, the gods are really not happy with everything that is happening in the palace. That a big changes should happen to the palace. That the gods have already said that they don't need to interfere too much on what is happening, but the men or the elders in council need to what? Do the changes in palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, they really need to do the changes in the palace of Ile-Ife. That is what Yanifa said. The marital issues, the Ifa priests who are still in the Ile-Ife who collect bribe, and few of these elders who are what? Who are not in support of change in the palace of Ile-Ife. That's what Yanifa told them. That everything needs to what? Be rebranded, reformed. Because things that are happening in the palace is because some people are really static with the changes that want to happen, but because of everything is now going to their own way, they like the gbasgbos, they love the way the Oloris are doing and stuff like that. That if they continue like that, every festival the gods will continue rejecting every ebony carrier sacrifice he makes. Because we heard in the Oloku festival, allegedly, that Ashley sacrifice was rejected by this goddess spirit. Oh, but she's a worshipper of Oshun. But her sacrifice was rejected because of how the gods have seen everything that is happening. inside the palace of Ile-Ife. So my correct and wonderful people, after everything, Kabiyesi started asking Iyanifa how they are going to do it and everything. And she did not give her, and she did not give Kabiyesi the solution. And that is the thing. Because she said this is just the prophecy of the gods, that the gods said is not going to intervene in the matter of the Olori, of the elders, or of the marital issues of Kabiyesi. Yes. Said the elders are not you know, that is a huge announcement that everybody needs to put their hands on deck. The Oloris, all of them need to put their hands on deck. Because if you look at everything that is happening in the palace now, many things need to be changed inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Many things needs to be changed in the palace. That is why we are looking and seeing Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi is just doing his thing, and sometimes he's paying no attention to the problems of the Ile-Ife palace. We heard the story of the bleeding tree after they did all the whole sacrifice and everything. And Kabiyesi was really concerned about the ritual of Momi Tedinikao, how the second moon ritual failed and everything, but Yanifa didn't give Kabiyesi the positive response he wanted, but rather she was saying that the palace needs to be reformed, the palace needs to be changed. That was a huge announcement all the old Ifa priests and Iyanifa brought inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, that's what they brought in the palace of Ile-Ife. But my correct and wonderful, immediately I see this one, I say, yes, finally, this is something that's supposed to happen. This is something that needs to work out in the palace. So my correct and wonderful, how we not take see this matter, we chook mouth for inside the comment section. So we go chook mouth on how things they happen for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. We go chook mouth. Because as Iyanifa don finally come the palace for the first time since 2 months, you know, say the problem is now coming from the people. The gods are not really happy with everything that is happening in the palace. So the problem is coming from the people. That's why Yanifa and the Ifa priests, who are well known in the kingdom, storm the palace, making a huge announcement saying that Kabiyesi needs to change everything in the palace of Ile-Ife. Kabiyesi needs to change everything in the palace of Ile-Ife. So that is how the thing is. I say, as I see this alleged information from inside the palace, I say make I can't give now. As I gather my information, I say make I can't give now. Make I share I'm giving and make I tell I say I saw the thing take bill. Say Iyanifa don't finally what one and don't finally tell Kabiyesi. Say he need to know what he go do for the people of Ile-Ife. Yes, he need to look at everything that is happening in Ile-Ife. So when things start to happen, he go know how he go take what do am. That he needs a changes in the palace of Ile-Ife. He needs to change everything, because his main concern inside the palace right now is the Oloris. Yes, it's the Oloris them that is his main concern. But Kabiyesi has what played deaf ear to every other problems in the palace. For my correct and wonderful people, how will I take Siam? We can just chook more for the matter. We can watch gist and we know how we go take talk everything, how we go take interact in the problems of waiting Yanifa talk, and hope say Yanifa they on the correct direction. Thank you and God bless you all.